about meshes and how we can deform just one single image using this tool. Let me import a picture. Let's say I have this mushroom. I will center it, and if I want to animate this picture, I can do that by just creating a bone and attach it to it. But this will not allow me to deform the image in a natural way. And let me show you how you can use meshes to deform your images. First of all, you have to select the picture that you want to deform, and after that to create a mesh. At the moment we have an automatically created mesh, and let me show you how you can deform this using some bones. So I will create 2 bones that I will attach them to my image, and these bones will help me to deform this image. Okay, I'm going to select the mesh again, and what I'm going to do is to bind these bones to my mesh in order to use those bones to control my picture. So I will press bind button. I'm going to select one by one the bones that I want to use in order to deform my image, and after that to deselect the bind bone button. Okay, what you'll see in the view weights part, you'll see how these bones will influence your part. So if I'm going to rotate or I'm going to translate this bone, it will affect this part of the image. If I'm going to rotate or translate this one, it will influence this part of the image. But at the same time, we have to pay attention to the armature that I have on this bone, because making changes to the bone 1, it will automatically make changes to the bone 2, because bone 2 is a child of bone 1. So let's see some concrete deformation of this image. Okay, I'm going to select the mesh again. I want to hide the weights and try to see what happens when I'm moving one bone. So let's see how we can natural deform these images. And if you want to have a little bit more control on that, just hide the wireframe and just use the rotation in order to control your image. Of course, you can, I don't know, make it taller or make it shorter as you wish. Okay, let's see how we can have a bigger control on our mesh. And we can do that by selecting the mesh again, and let's view the wireframe and refine the mesh. How we can do that is to have a bigger control on how we can split this image in order to deform it better. So let's say I want to split on the x axis by 15 and on the y by 10. And if I'm applying this, I can see that my picture is split into smaller triangles, and in this way I can have a bigger control on it. So when I'm rotating it, you'll see that it will be more natural to do like that. Okay, if I'm going to delete a bone from my mesh, let's say I want to delete the second bone from my mesh, then the only bone that will influence my picture will be only the bone 1. So in this way, the deformation will not have any effect, because I have just only one bone that influences my mesh. So that's about it regarding meshes and how you can deform images in order to make natural motions on one single picture. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel